Hi, I'm Dana. Welcome to this week's video. I've been doing a lot of research lately about confidence and self-esteem and what we can do as parents to help foster good confidence, good self-esteem in our children. And I came to a bit of a shocking discovery that I really want to share with you today. And that's the fact that today's parent is doing a little bit too much praise. We are overpraising our children. And there's a couple of reasons why that's not helpful. And I'm going to share them with you today. So if you praise children for every little thing that they do, then they stop trusting their own ability to try anything new, right? So let's have a look at what I mean by that. If you tell your child repetitively how smart she is, for example, that's a popular one. You know, if she does something at school, you praise it for being smart, or you continually tell her that she's smart, they'll start to doubt you, right? Especially if you start saying they're smart when they really haven't done anything to prove it. Imagine if you were at work and all day long your boss told you how smart you were, day in and day out, what a great job you were doing, but there was no real evidence that that's what you were doing, right? And you would start to slack off a little bit and be like, well, he keeps telling me how great a job I'm doing, how smart I am. I'm just going to kick up my heels here a little bit and see what happens. And so it actually starts to decrease motivation instead of increase it. Another problem with doing that is that it prevents children from taking risks. Now, the interesting thing about confidence, in order for confidence to grow, we need to take risks, right? So on the one hand, we need to take risks for our confidence to grow, but on the other, we're getting praised so much that we're afraid to take risks. You can see how confidence is going to suffer, right? And confidence and self-esteem are really, really interconnected. So we have to start praising our kids for effort, right? I saw you out on that basketball field tonight, or court, not field. Clearly I'm not a sports fanatic, but praising the effort. You know, I saw you really running fast for that ball, or I love how much you've been practicing for your ballet recital. All that hard practice is really going to pay off. So we're praising the effort behind it, so that our kids start to realize that doing things well actually takes some hard work and it takes practice. And that's okay, right? We want our kids to learn to work hard and to practice in order to do well. Another area where I see a lot of parents overpraising is around looks. She's so cute, right? Or he is so handsome. And the dangers of doing that too much is that they start to place their value on their looks and their looks only. And we know, especially for girls, that this then becomes a problem into teen and for life, really. When we start to put all of our value into our looks, it starts to affect us in quite a few negative ways. So monitor it a little bit. I'm not saying you can't tell your daughter she looks particularly beautiful on a certain day. I'm not saying stop all of that, but just be cautious that you're not doing it too much. One thing that I've really tried to stop doing is telling other parents how cute their children are, right? I might see a baby who is the most adorable baby on the planet, but it's okay for me to think it. I don't always have to say it, right? We don't have to place so much emphasis on the looks of children. So overall, all I'm asking for today is for you to take a look at this. We don't need to be giving out awards for every little thing a child does. We don't need to be praising and high-fiving them for every little, activity that they do, because the risks are high that when they become adults, they're going to be looking for that validation. It won't be internalized. They won't have a strong sense of who they are and their abilities within. They'll always be looking for outside validation. And that's tricky when you get into the workforce, because often there's not a lot of outside validation, is there? You're not getting cheered on in the sidelines over every little deal you do or every little business decision you make. So we really want to make sure that we absolutely encourage our children to take risks, that we praise them for their effort and their hard work, and we stop just blanket praising for for no reason. Thanks so much for watching today. Sleep well.